I'm here in the kitchen at Colorado State University, and I'm going to show you how to measure dry ingredients. To measure dry ingredients, you first want to have the right equipment, which would include your nesting measuring cups and your measuring spoons. It's also really helpful to plan ahead and have a spoon and a knife for leveling. So to measure flour, I'm going to use a half cup, and I'm going to take my spoon, I've got my mixing bowl, I'm ready to go. And what you want to do with flour is gently add flour with the spoon to the measuring cup. And flour comes pre-sifted in most cases. So then you take your knife and you're going to want to level that measuring cup off. So now I have a level measured half cup of flour. I put that in my bowl. And one thing that I want to warn you is a lot of people get a little bit in a hurry, and instead of scooping the flour into here, they'll just go in and stick it in the bag and compress it and then use that as their half cup of measured flour. Unfortunately, this is about 40 grams more if you do it that way versus if you scoop and measure. And because recipes come tested, it's really important to do the spoon and level knife measuring of flour. So with smaller ingredients, you're going to use your measuring spoons. For something like salt, let's measure a teaspoon of salt. And it has a nice pour spout on the container, which makes it easy for us all. And it is a good idea to measure away from the container that you're going to be mixing into. And again, if you want to, you can either shake that off or level it with the knife. Leveling with the knife is super easy, and make sure you deliver what your recipe called for. And then things such as baking soda and baking powder, they've thought ahead and made it easier for us, and there's a nice little edge on the container. So when you dip in, you can level that off and deliver exactly a teaspoon. Same thing with baking powder, nice edge on that container, and that serves as your knife for leveling. So that's how we measure dry ingredients, and it's as simple as that.